Bonjour à YouTube. De retour dans le loup parmi nous.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby. Look, I know what you must be going through.
Bah voyons.
Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You know, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding. Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Do you hear that? Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
Bon, ça c'est fait, on s'en va.
We have to go now.
What the fuck is going on?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
Ça c'est à moi, merci. Franchement, j'ai rien à lui dire.
We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful. And Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man. And people are already worried about your conduct.
He's working for somebody. And whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders.
Non, mais ils savent des trucs, ça c'est sûr par contre.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby.
Ah ouais?
It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Bah voyons. Aïe. Je me suis fait mal.
You know,
Vas-y,
I never get
achou.
when one of us dies. And now, for it to be snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Au début de l'épisode 1, ils disent que Fabletown, c'est une partie de New York, je
Did
crois.
she give any indication to what she was thinking when you saw her last, I mean? I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things. Make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this.
Je sais.
It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
Je sais pas où ils l'ont trouvé, le mec qui joue Bigby, mais j'aime beaucoup sa voix. Non seulement en tant que tel, mais en plus je trouve qu'elle colle très bien au personnage. Bah, c'est fait
Oh, were
exprès.
you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were
Là,
supposed to wait
pose
for
le
us to get
couteau.
back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence.
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Je suis presque sûr que dans des fables ou des trucs comme
Hello,
ça,
Bigby.
Barbe Bleue c'est une espèce de
Oh, goody.
psychopathe.
I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Laisse-moi
Been
l'interroger.
better, but we're not here to talk about me. Snow White is dead,
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
and I'm supposed to just believe you.
You
Ah,
were
je te
with
crois,
me
hein.
when it happened, dummy.
Non, je...
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's
Ferme
got
ta
more
gueule, Barbe
experience
Bleue.
with these kinds of things.
You know I saw you at Faith's apartment. What were you doing there?
Girl's got air conditioning. You can't imagine what it's like living in a little shithole with no air. Especially with this heat wave going on. Have to find some place to cool off.
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
What is it now, Bigby?
I'll ask you again. Why were you at Faith's?
Gotta cool off somewhere. Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please. I don't want to see that.
Je vais le laisser un petit peu encore devant toi pour que tu te rendes bien compte de la situation dans laquelle on est actuellement.
This is why we're here. Someone killed this woman, and we need to know who.
I get it, I do, but I can't tell you what I don't know.
Ouais, ça se tient. Bon.
Just tell me what you were doing at Faith's apartment.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things. Same as you.
Ouais.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
Non.
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Un cigare et du fric.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
Tu sais quoi, je vais
I'm
le prendre.
declaring a tax on uncooperative troublemakers.
You taking out a loan? You might not like the interest on that.
You
Lol.
need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed.
Je m'en bats les
Talk
couilles,
about it
poto.
later. So where's
Bon.
your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith.
Ah, d'accord.
I don't know where he is now. But he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this.
You went to find Faith's what?
Her apartment. I went to her apartment. That's no secret. You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find
Barbe
something.
bleue, ferme ta gueule.
All right, Dee, since you never answered my first question, what did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it.
Les sangles...
I know you enjoy my company, but I'd like to be off.
Du whisky.
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way.
Ah, c'est intéressant. Et si je te ferais un petit verre? Tu serais plus coopératif?
Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Voilà. Bon, y avait quoi d'autre sinon?
Look, baby, this isn't going to work.
Barbe bleue,
Find out what happened to those girls.
ferme ta gueule.
Snow White.
Let me handle this. Come on, Dee, what did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a
Lol.
fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean, you know what she did.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a volé? Je sais que c'est pas à toi qu'elle a volé
What did
quelque
she
chose.
steal?
Mais qu'est-ce
I
qu'elle a
don't know,
volé?
Just some dumb thing my boss was after.
Your boss.
Let's talk about your boss, then.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
Le cigare, oui. Ça te dit un petit peu de cigare?
I'm saving that.
Je m'en fous. Bah tiens.
Really... What's the point of this?
Écoutez, vous deux, je sais ce que je fais. La plupart du temps, les salopards comme ça, ils ont
Yeah,
tendance à se
alright.
délier la langue si t'es un peu flexible.
Wanna see a trick?
Bon,
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy, despite what Beauty says about you. At least, you're not a total bastard anyway. But I just can't give you that information.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
This was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest.
Barbe bleue, ta gueule.
Not getting any answers from him this way.
Merde, je l'ai fait parler.
One of us, and you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece.
Exactement.
Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done.
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Non.
Immensely.
Je ne crois pas, non? Non, je vais pas le taper. Alors, est-ce que tu peux me lâcher, s'il te plaît? Ce serait sympa de ta part.
What's going on down here?
Bah, ce qui se passe, c'est que Barbe Bleue, c'est un gros con.
Snow.
Coucou, copine. Avec le garde de nuit qui pionce toujours.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
Je l'ai pas
I
touché.
didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
Yeah.
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't actually dead...
I was working on this case. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found the body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is. If it's not Faith's body.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
Pardon.
Snow?
What is it?
Are you gonna be okay? I mean, with all that's happened.
I'll be fine. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Ouais, c'est ça. Elle se sent responsable. Et franchement, je crois pas.
I don't think it's about you. There's something else going on here.
Maybe. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right?
Ah,
So,
sans doute.
What's our next move?
Ben, on continue.
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs? Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my
Hey,
problems?
c'est parce que
Because
j'ai dit,
that's what my
calmos.
job is right now.
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting
Mais-
around.
Descends d'un
I'm not
étage,
going to be
meuf.
an
J'ai
errand
rien
girl
dit
for
de
crying
tel.
anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm
and-
not yours to lose. I'm sorry.
Ouh.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
myself.
Right.
Pardon.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Oh, that's enough. Mira, vanish! Cancel! What the hell are you doing?
What? I wasn't touching nothing.
What's going on?
Don't worry, no harm done. Right, Bigby?
We'll talk about this later.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf? It's okay.
Just start from the beginning.
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw the lady.
It's okay, son.
Take your time.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater.
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, stop laughing. And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Est-ce que t'as
I
vu
didn't
quelqu'un?
want to be in trouble.
Did you see who it was?
No.
Est-ce que t'as
Do you
reconnu la
know
voix?
whose voice it was?
No.
Ok, ça ira, ça ira.
Okay, TJ.
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise.
C'est bon,
I
je te
want to
crois.
go home.
Okay, you can go.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home.
Call us if you remember anything else.
Come on then.
That went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now?
In a minute.
When you're ready.
Qu'est-ce que je peux regarder sinon? Ah, il y a encore les putains de cartes là.
Well, that's appropriate.
Oh!
The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me, well, who knows? I hope you can find what you're looking for.
D'accord. Ça c'est quoi?
And acids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Attends, c'est des anti-acides? Ça sert à quoi concrètement?
Snow's perfume.
D'accord, mais qu'est-ce qu'il fout là? J'ai cru voir un autre truc à droite. Ah. Je peux reparler de ça? Ok.
I meant what I said, Snow. Seems like not much has changed between me and Woody. Beauty and Beast. Always putting on a show for each other. I will get to the bottom of this.
Ok, alors, est-ce que je peux voir autre chose? Toujours la lampe là-bas, mais...
Pity these can't solve murders. Hey, mirror.
Hello, Bigby. Nice to see you.
You probably knew Snow was alive the whole time, didn't you?
Possibly so, but the moment has passed. You didn't rhyme, and you never asked. But as you know, I'm quite prolific, if you want me to show you someone specific.
Ah ouais. Attends, mais je peux plus... Attends, quoi? Je peux plus rien... Attends, peut-être que si je...
Woodsman and I were fighting. Now I want to know where he's hiding.
Il est encore en train de picoler.
Well, that's helpful.
C'est ça. Attends, mais je peux plus demander...
Where can I find Tweedledum? That piece of scum.
Lol. Il est en train de conduire, ok. Bon. Attends, mais du coup... Ah merde, j'aurais dû lui demander en premier ce que Crapaud lui a demandé. Oh non, quel con. Oh, oh fait chier. Oh, je suis là, copine.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Ouais.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Come on.
Qu'est-ce qu'on vient faire là? Ah, la salle d'autopsie, c'est là, ok.
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
You gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do. Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Visiblement, non.
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks. That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe. What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Elle a quelque chose dans la main, je suis sûr que c'est important.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Des fleurs?
Flowers.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
They tied cinder blocks to her ankles, so she would sink.
Oh.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
Peut-être.
Might be a
Peut-être.
cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
I haven't haven't finished yet.
Well, get on with it then. We can't waste too much time here. The killer might be preparing another attack as we speak.
We should keep going.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't
J'ai un
fool
bon
Miss
nez.
Rose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk. Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
What is that?
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Reculer, des fois que ça
Might
pète.
want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Allez, easy. Alors, mais non, attends. Ah, c'est un animal, je crois. Voyons. Oh, ça ressemble à une espèce de biche, peut-être, de cerf, de cheval. J'ai cru voir des bois. Bingo.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh. Is that...
It's your hair.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Visiblement.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
Ta gueule, espèce de raciste de merde.
The owner of the trip trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life
pourquoi
at
pas?
risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
That's not the same thing.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But
We should leave now.
Ferme ta gueule, Crane.
Yeah.
Avec un grand sourire de victoire. Non mais... Salaud!